Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. 6th standard civics, we all know. There are four pillars to our democracy: the legislature, the executive, the judiciary, and the media, press. Our democracy rests on these four pillars. We all know it. Now, what happens if one pillar starts fighting with another pillar? What happens to our democracy? It is disaster for our democracy because our democracy cannot rest when the pillars are shaking. Here, in this case, fighting with each other. And that's exactly what is happening in Maharashtra, in Mumbai. That's exactly what is happening. Republic Channel is in loggerheads with Mumbai Police. Mumbai Police is in loggerheads with Republic Channel. Before we get into what, how and all that, I remember Vinod Dua had once told us an incident, a very interesting incident. Vinodji was, once interviewing a very senior leader, a senior political leader. And after the interview and all, they were walking out. Normally, we usher our guest out to the gate. He was ushering the guest out to the gate, and this very senior political leader, put his arms around Vinodji, and in front of a lot of his juniors, a lot of the reporters standing there, he put his arms around Vinodji and he said, Vinodji, ये बहुत बड़ा मसला है. This is a big issue. I would like to know your views on this. I would like to consult you with your views on this. So Vinodji very quietly, laughed, smiled and got away with it and ushered the guest out and came back and called all the reporters back. And Vinodji told them, the senior leader put his arms around my shoulders more than for himself. He did that for me to somehow show you that I am a very important person. The senior leader was trying to give me importance, trying to make you feel that, he consults me for his various problems and trying to therefore make me feel very important. That is why he did that. Vinodji said, please don't get carried away with all this. Because the day you get carried away with the power, you start falling. This is the incident. Somehow, I guess Mr. Arnab Goswami didn't take that lesson seriously. When you are popular, when people start listening to you, when people start following you, when people start writing to you, you feel very powerful. You feel that you are the king of the world. You feel you can do anything. And you start calling the chief minister of a state by his first name. Arey you, arey that, arey this. You start threatening the police commissioner of the city. Because you start thinking that you are all powerful. You've got everything under control. And that's the beginning of your end, normally. Now that's one end of the story. I don't want to get into how Republic does their journalism, what kind of journalism they do, what kind of investigation they do, how they infringe into human beings' life, how they destroy lives, how they blame people, how they behave like judges and literally pass judgment on people. I don't want to get onto all that. But what I want to talk about is possibly this pride of being powerful got Arnab Goswami to literally go loggerheads with the government and with the police, which was unnecessary, uncalled for. Most of us criticize the government much more than possibly an Arnab Goswami does. Because Arnab Goswami's criticism is never to the government. Arnab's criticism is always focused to one particular party or possibly the opposition. So Arnab is popular criticizing the opposition. Let me be very honest with you. We all criticize the government. But we all draw our lines, all draw our limits. We try not crossing that limit. Not because we are scared, because we are proud and responsible towards our democracy. So when you call a chief minister by his first name and a police commissioner saying that, "Arey, I will see you," all that, A, is not befitting an editor, B, is juvenile. That's as far as Republic is concerned. Now, the police commissioner. You see, this police commissioner took it personally on him. In fact, some of the reporters of Republic TV, they said that, they were questioned, they were asked what they do in their newsroom, they were asked for newsroom feeds and so on and so forth. This is the version of Republic. Of course, Mumbai police has denied a lot of what they have said, but all the same. Now, why is a newsroom or a media careful about people coming and violating their space? Taking away their papers, taking away their footages, taking away their information. Because a lot of this information, we guard it for people like you. A lot of y'all write to us about various government offices, various ministers, various officials, various corruption in various departments. Y'all write to us. Imagine if that paper goes to some police force or some IT department or some department, and that is someday used against you, because you never know. You wrote to us in confidence, we get that in confidence, and we try to investigate that and we try to get the truth out to you. In the process, if those documents are taken away, then that exposes not only the people who are corrupt, that exposes the people who wrote to us. And for all you know, the way things are. So that is why a media tends to protect its information. I don't know what the solution to this is, but definitely a tit for tat or an eye for an eye or a vengeance match is not what really how this should end. There are legal recourse. There are rules in this country. Those are the ones that should be put into use. While, like all the others, I say that Republic has crossed all limits. They are crossing all limits. What they are doing is atrocious. This is not television. This is not news. This is entertainment program. This is reality show, what they are doing. But what the Maharashtra government and the police commissioner of Mumbai should also know is that two wrongs don't make a right. Let media be. Let that privileges be, not because of anything else, because what you do, Mumbai police today, is going to set a precedence. Do not let such precedents happen in this country. We will get into a state of chaos. Till I see you next time. Namaskar. Wasn't Shiv Sena treated badly?
I'll put it otherwise. Whether Shiv Sena treated BJP correctly or not. The legal issues I have tried to help the government, which was Devendra Fadnavis government, the alliance politics, working with Pramod Mahajan and Gopinath Munde, working with Nitin Gadkari, getting an opportunity to go on very infrastructure development project. So working under the leadership of Amit Bhai, Narendra Modi, all these things. Of course, yes, I cannot say that I am nobody. I am the major stuff. I can claim so. Absolutely, the statement which was given by Kangana Ranaut, I was not agreeable to it. Not once, I gave it twice a statement.